Ahoy, me hearties! Welcome aboard His Majesty's ship, Warspite, and today we're playing World of Warships on the Land of Fire map. Now, to stop doing the pirate accent, or as best a pirate accent as it is, or whatever accent, because it's hurting my throat. Before I forget, people, Happy New Year. It's been a little while since you last saw me. My life is currently not in order. Having sleeping problems. Ending up sort of waking up at ridiculous times and going to bed at ridiculous times. It doesn't help. As such, this is one of the last games I played on World of Warships. That was 10 days ago now, on New Year's Day. That being said, this was still a pretty good game, and the culmination of several tries of getting my then daily triple in the Warspite. Now, with the Arpeggio Blue Steel missions out, I've been trying to work towards these cruisers, and oh god, even though I got it done in I didn't get it done in one day, but still, I got 14 cruisers sunk in one day. But the RNG was just so unforgiving. It would I would bloody shoot at a cruiser and it would, my shells would overpan or they'd miss. Just, RNG, it fucking hates me. But anyway, the Warspite on the Land of Fire map. And our first target is a Königsberg. Now I have to apologise, owing to the quality of the replays that my computer can play the replays at. I have to occasionally zoom out using the free camera, and thus it doesn't quite show how badly I aimed at that Königsberg. I kind of misjudged his turn. He was turning... Well, he took the turn not as tight as I thought he would. Or, at least I misjudged it. Gonna take another pot shot at him, I think. When? Come on, fire the guns, there we go. It's not too hard. Yeah, as you can see, if I rely on the camera from the fixed camera, it's all really jerky, and so I have to use the free camera in order to get some smooth camera action. Yes. Now, I'm being completely spontaneous here. I haven't done any scripting or anything. I don't script. I don't write scripts or anything. I'm just going, narrating as it goes. Oh god, this Fuso. I was expecting him to keep going in a straight line. He didn't. He took a turn, and as you can see, he's still turning. So yeah, annoying, very annoying. Have to reload my guns, and you know, it's like people instantly know that I'm firing at them, and maybe they do have the long-range fire indicators. But the fact is, this guy immediately starts turning again as soon as I fire. And I think that's 2 shells hit that Fuso. No damage. It's like they just decided to hit the belt armor or something. Just why would you do that? Despite this, the Fuso is turning harder again. He's not focusing on me, he's focusing on targets to his... Well, I'm not sure, actually. I think he is trying to shoot at me, but of course he's turning the wrong way, and so the majority of his guns will be pointing away from me. And look at that beautiful broadside. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And jerky camera. Really bloody jerky, but still a decent hit. 7,500 damage, and of course I've accidentally turned into a border scrubber. Not intentionally, of course. I hate border scrubbers. I actually came across one of those in my Fujin. Even despite the fact that has since been nerfed, like the engine power gets turned down by border scrubbing. This bloody Bogue class carrier was still border scrubbing. Now this here is a nice shot. This guy starts turning and he exposes his underbelly.
Enemy battleship
Citadel.
destroyed.
Lovely. Didn't even need to penetrate, just needed to hit him with one Citadel and that was it. He didn't have the health to withstand my 15-inch guns. Unfortunately, I found a couple of friends. This Congo who isn't moving at full speed, I think. Or maybe he is and the shell travel time is just that fast, I don't know. But this Congo is doing a... Oh god, 18,810. Now look at those hits. I think that Congo is firing HE. Not sure why, I guess he's a bit of a scrub. Getting some... Well, I was going to shoot at the Congo again, but I see the New York and I decided to take some shots at him. Immediately hard over to starboard. Hard the rudder over. 3,700. It's alright, I guess. Standard penetration damage. Coming round. And these guys are hitting me with HE. These guys don't know how to play battleships. Fire the rear two guns, keep turning. Gonna get another couple of penetrations. There we go. 2 times 3,762 and temporarily knocks out one of that New York's gun turrets. As I keep turning, shot from... Well, some of these shots are obviously falling short. However, I'm a bit too far ahead and our New Mexico is just way too far away to be of any use. Of course, now I find myself in a bit of a predicament. I have to turn my front guns all the way around because I've turned into a temporary border scrubber again. Oh dear. Showing a broadside. Not good. And I found a friend in the form of this York. This German York. Fire my rear two gun turrets at him, but I misjudged. Or something, I don't know. He probably started to slow down, and of course the Ranger is focusing on me. Because why not? Unfortunately, turning in this attempt to avoid some aircraft, look at all these shells coming in. Bang! That is why the Warspite really doesn't do well on the broadsides. It is incredibly vulnerable to those citadels. Now, I don't know why, but I think I was convinced that I was going to die. So I didn't use any more of my damage repair patties. On fire again. And I don't use the damage repair. I think at this point I was pretty sure I was going to die, so I wasn't bothering. But I continued to fire at this York, because, you know, why not? I had better targets to shoot at, and I really just wanted his fast-firing guns to stop firing at me. I didn't like him. Of course I wouldn't. Cruisers with just HE spam everywhere. Anyway, fire goes out and the York delivers us. They're all delivering these pretty big shells. I'm on about 10,000 health by now. I don't know why I didn't use my damage repair. It would have kept me alive longer. Well, you'll see about that. I'm heading into the cap circle, so trying to keep the attention on me. Keep the attention off my friendlies off behind me. But this New York is providing a pretty nice broadside and trying to bring my rear turrets around. But by the time that happens, he's not in the best place to be fired upon. Oh god, 2 more fires.
The ship is on
And
fire.
look at the repair party cooldown.
Problem
It takes
solved, sir.
5 seconds. Why 5 seconds? I mean, the Japanese, they get like 10 seconds. The Russians, they get 15. The Americans, they get a 20-second repair. Why do the British get a 5-second repair? It's not enough. Anyway, that New York has actually managed to run aground somehow. I guess he was just tunnel visioning on someone else. He's under pretty heavy fire, but he's already on the move forward as I fire my guns. Only do 3,800 damage to him, but I do manage to knock out one of his turrets, which is a very welcome change. However, that Congo is still spamming HE into me because, you know, he doesn't know how to play a battleship properly. But as we can see, I think his engines are knocked out, or he's just not moving fast at all. And I've had enough of this Congo. Full salvo. Goodbye. 14,614 damage. He got off one last salvo, but they all miss. My speed is a little too high, but in the end I still managed to cap the A base just in time before I accidentally run out of the base. I was just trying to get away, I guess. And finally, that New York is well within killing distance. And it's another Citadel. I Citadel that Congo, I Citadel the New York. And now it's just the Ranger and the York left. Well, I wonder. He's just outside of my range. However, I haven't used my spotter aircraft, so you know, I want to get this guy. I've had enough of him. I want him to die. I want to get my revenge. Make a pretty quick decision on where to shoot. Fire all my guns. I want to hit this guy. There's barely any time left. We're about to cap. And what would you know? That was another Citadel, and I got the Dreadnought medal for that. So, a pretty nice game in the Warspite. Very nice game, in fact. It's one of the best that I've had. There was one in patch 5.1.4 that I had that was even better, but of course, because it's patch 5.1.4, I can't show it to you. So, yeah, that's annoying. Our next and, frankly, final game today is in my New Mexico. I finally got that back after months since I lost it in the closed beta wipe. Very nice ship, and I can see why so many people prefer it to the Fuso. Despite the fact that its guns are less accurate than the Fuso's. I did more damage in this than I've ever done in any single Fuso game. That being said, I still do have a special place in my heart for the Fuso. Currently I've got the second hull on the New Mexico, at least in this game anyway. I can tell you right now, I'm not quite looking forward to the Colorado because of all the hate that thing's received. Kind of feel a bit sorry for it. Of course, one major disadvantage of the New Mexico is the fact that it's bloody slow. 21.5 knots at tier 6? I can walk faster than that. So yeah, it takes a little while. Also, at this point, I was still using the stock fire control director, so I guess it's a good thing that I did have the money to afford the extended range ability. Now, with the current range and the upgraded fire control director control system, whatever. It's got sort of like a 17-18 kilometer range, which isn't bad, I guess. But I really do prefer accuracy over range, and the fact that you can't upgrade the accuracy on the New Mexico is really annoying. So yeah, at this point, that New York over there is out of my range. And annoyingly, that Mutsuki over there, obviously, well, he decided to dump his torpedoes at me, unless it was one of the Hatsuharus. Look at all those torpedoes. And of course, I'm more focused on shooting at the New York. Shots out, 34-second reload on these 14-inch guns for some reason. And there's why I don't really like using fixed camera. Still, that was a very nice salvo, 11,000 damage, and annoyingly I take a torp. Only 9,000 damage though, I guess, so it's a pretty nice, it's an okay roll to receive, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's never a good thing to take a torpedo. What am I thinking? Current target is the Congo. Shots out. And there they go. However, the Congo gets his own shots off, and I decide that I'm not going to take any evasive action. I do 16,000 damage to him. He does 69. Which does enough damage that I decide to use my damage repair parties. There's that New Mexico again. Don't need to lead as much owing to his slower speed. And 12 14-inch guns speak once again. There they go. This dispersion could be better, but look at that! 25,619 damage in a single salvo. I've never done that amount of damage before. At least in that sort of salvo. To a battleship. With a battleship. I mean, yeah, okay, there's been the occasional time where I've one-shotted Karlsruhers from 22,700 hit points. But still, 25,600 damage is a huge amount to do to a New York. He's technically a one-salvo kill now. So of course RNG decides it's not going to give me that sort of kill, and I take another torpedo. Destroyers, they seem to love me. I don't love them though. I mean, I like to take mine out occasionally, but seriously, those torpedoes, they're meant for my allies, not me. Now, speaking of RNG, 12 14-inch guns, that New York's doomed, right? Well, by all rights he should be. But because he was ever so slightly angled, he gets away with it on 404 hit points.
Torpedo support.
And look how close these torps come to hitting me. I took evasive action, probably the wrong direction, but those just skimmed by me like the slightest margin for error, and I had to take in 2 torps there. That was close, damn close. Okay, so I'm running scared now. I've only got my rear turrets able to face the enemy because I don't buy torpedoes anymore. Shot sounds at the Congo again. And we don't do any damage, but we do take out a turret, which is good. Now I had to switch back to fixed camera there as I decided to take out this Hatsuharu. And that's a worthy target to kill. Now aiming back at the Congo. However, he's still in the middle of a maneuver, so I'm not going to fire just yet. But now I have, because I saw that he had stopped turning. He's going to pay for not continuing. Well, I guess. No, he doesn't pay. Because all the shots that hit him just bounced off, so. Yeah. He may basically be a battle cruiser, but their armor can still bounce shells. I was gonna go for that Nicholas, but of course he died, so fuck it. Aim back at the Congo. Rear guns are almost reloaded, so get another 12 shot salvo off. That's one of the annoying things about the double click button on my mouse. Sometimes it works as it should, so all the guns fire at the same time, and sometimes it just sort of fires 2 turrets and you have to hit it again to fire the other 2 turrets. It's just fucking hell.
It's a go.
Somewhat low damage roll there, 4,015. Probably sort of over-penetrating shots, but here, the shot that makes the difference, a Citadel.
Bullseye.
It's about 15 or 16,000 damage there. Fire off the other 2 turrets. These won't hit the Citadel, but they still do 6.6 thousand damage or so. That Congo is hurting, and yeah, I'm hurting as well. But he's now at a pretty big disadvantage because, well, he's showing broadsides, and I've done enough damage to him that he's running scared. He's still showing too much broadside, so I do 7,900 damage or so. Just under 8,000, pretty much. I start to heal again because he's done too much damage for my comfort to me. But it doesn't heal as much as I really thought it should. Now the Congo's at a pretty good angle, but my shells are also at a pretty good dispersion. 6.7 thousand damage there. Front turrets or rear turrets firing as well. Hit him again for 4,096. And this guy is just doomed. He is now, you can see he's running as fast as he can. He wants to get behind cover. I don't want him to get away. I mean, this game is currently pretty much neck and neck, but this Congo, well, things are about to change. The guns don't get the chance to adjust and hit the island, as they so love doing, and there he goes. There goes that Congo. We have just taken out one of their 2 last remaining battleships. And there's an Omaha. He's the last cruiser left on the enemy team. We've pretty much got this in the bag now. Those 4 remaining enemy ships, they just will not be able to take us out. They may control the majority of the bases, but the way this game's going to go, they're gonna die first. Now, with one of the Arpeggio of Blue Steel missions being to kill 30 cruisers, I obviously wanted to kill this cruiser, this Omaha. So, of course, RNG decides no, someone else is going to get that cruiser. You couldn't make this shit up. This guy starts turning the instant I fire. But still, some of those shots should hit, right? Nope, he turns some more. Okay, right, we'll get the rear turrets then aimed in. Don't need to do much turning, but oh god, this Omaha is actually going to get behind the island if I'm not careful, so let's fire off the rear 2 turrets. Come on, kill this guy, hit him, and they bounce off. How the hell do my 14-inch guns bounce off and... Shells decided to hit the island. Finally hit him, did about 1,000 damage and got the high caliber award, but someone else finishes him off. And that's why I hate fucking random number generators. Anyway, last ship in my sight is the Warspite. It's over there. I'm feeling pretty pissed that I didn't get to kill that Omaha, so I decided I'm gonna give this Warspite a lovely dose of full broadside. 14-inch shells. This Warspite is showing me a perfect angle. No citadels there. All of that was penetrations. 15,000 damage. Not quite the 25,000 salvo on that on that New York earlier, but still massive amount of damage. And to boot, I've captured a base all by myself. Someone else is going to eventually find that final remaining Hatsuharu, and we are going to win this. Pretty nice game there. And so that concludes this 132,000 damage game. All of that damage was done entirely by armor-piercing shells. Very nice indeed. So, I hope to make some more videos this year. A bit more. I hope to be a lot more active. I'll see you, hopefully, next week. Until then, good night, folks.